Alright, just got done doing a full review of Minor Tycoon with spoilers. Of course, now you're getting it. This won't have any spoilers on it. And let me tell you, 2 days of non-stop reviews takes its toll on you. It's a lot of work, hours of gameplay. Most of the time it's fun. Then you have to upload thumbnails, yada yada yada. And this video, the actual Minor Tycoon, the full review, I'm gonna be working on that for a while. That's actually I turned it into episodes. I didn't even call it part one, part two. It's gonna be episodes. It's gonna be long. This game is really big. So let's just go over some things. You get 7 skins in this. You get one world. Right now it's got 5 reviews on it, and it has a 3.2 rating. And I'll explain later in the video why I think it has that 3.2 rating. And some players may be a little frustrated, and I have a fix for you for getting around that problem. All right, let me get this puppy set up, and we'll get started. Yeah. 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 In Tycoon, or Minor Tycoon, and as you can see, it looks really nice. I mean, you can literally just fly around this area and just check it out. There's something in every nook and cranny on this map. As you can see, it's relatively a pretty big map, and it goes on pretty far. But we're just gonna kind of hover over this area just to keep this spoiler free. All right, so let's get right to it. Let's look at the eye candy. Uh, Enough said. Yeah, yeah. this is this is the master of eye candy, and this is going to be the second video in a row that I give a 5-star to eye candy. Absolutely stunning, stunning. A lot of work went into this. It's very well done, and these places are huge. Um, let's go to gameplay. How is the gameplay? The gameplay in this is really good. Now there might be some people that don't like, let's say, grinding it out games. This is a grinding game. It is going to take you a long time. Or, I mean, there's always going to be the exception. There's always going to be that person out there that can beat this pretty quick. But for the most part, it's going to take you a long time to conquer this game. It is massive. There's so much stuff to do, so many levels. I could go on, and you still would probably be working on the game when I get done, and I can literally go for days. So I gave it a 4 on gameplay. I think it's really good gameplay. It's right up my alley. It's definitely different than your normal marketplace games. Let's go on to survival. Now this is another game that we're gonna go ahead and cancel out survival because you don't do this game on survival. So yeah, we won't even bring that up. How original is the game? The game is pretty original. I've seen similar stuff out there, but not so much like as complex as this game is. It's mostly a mining game, and you battle mobs and all that. But yeah, it's a I would almost say it's a full featured game in itself. So I would say I give it 4-star for being this original, or as original as it is. Um, Go on to multiplayer. Oh, here we go. We have our first 5-star for multiplayer. This game is what multiplayer. Don't confuse it with the mini game. But yeah, 5 stars for multiplayer. Creativity. How creative were the creators of the game? Extremely creative. Very well done. And it's getting a high recommendation from me for creativity. You'll have to play it. You have to trust me. You can view my videos of the full review. It's gonna have spoilers in there. It's gonna be long and drawn out, but you'll see what I'm talking about when you see that. So I gave it a 5 on creativity and backstory or story. Well, this game is one of the exceptions to the rules. It doesn't need a backstory. It doesn't have a backstory. and backstory is not important for this. It says what you need to do right in the beginning, and you just need to get it done as quickly as possible to beat your opponents, but you can play this alone. How about replay value? Okay, this is where the game's gonna kind of hurt a little bit, and this is my opinion. I give it a 2 star for being able to replay it, because me myself, it's such a grind out game that I would probably do it once, maybe twice, because by the time I finished it the first time, I probably learned some shortcuts and some things that I was doing wrong. Uh, and but don't count that out. During a party or something like that, got buddies over, I might throw this in there and hey, play it. But it's not gonna be. It's not like it's like I said. It's not a mini game. It's almost a full length game. All right, let's move on to price. What's the price on this game? Well, this game actually has a surprising overhead cost of $3.99. So what is my ranking on the price of this game? Well, don't be surprised. I gave it a 5 star. That is a absolute steal for this game. That alone can almost give the game a 5 star rating overall. However, it came up a little bit short of being a 4.5, and it's going to fall in at a 4 star overall. I recommend this game. I think you'll have a lot of fun on it. I haven't completed it completely because we're still doing our full playthrough on it because it's big and it's long. Now, during the beginning of the video, I had kind of mentioned that it had a 3.2 rating in the marketplace store right now with only 5 people, including myself, because I'll rate the games. And people, please don't forget to rate games. It's very important for the developers. They work hard on these, and they need your feedback, whatever you can get. So, and like my last video, developer came out and was making comments. So they're seeing these videos. So if you have a comment, a concern, a question, you can ask in the video or in the comment section too, and they can answer. I don't care about comments not being directed toward me in the comment section. Anyway, there's a part in the game where we got up to, and I think it's episode 5, where we were battling in the boss pit. I call it the boss pit. And I was on round 4, but no more mob spawned, and I couldn't leave the mob pit. So some of those ratings could be because people couldn't get out of the boss pit. What I did to get that was I just hit start, went to settings, and like right now I'm in creative mode. Just change it to creative mode, and just leave the area. Come back in. The round will start over again. Put yourself back into not survival but adventure mode and finish the wave. And it didn't happen to me twice in a row. Anytime it ever happened, it only happened one time, and that was in episode 5. And I got a little frustrated with it because it was in the middle of recording, and you can hear it in my voice during that recording. But if you watch episode 5 of the full review of Miner Tycoon, you'll see it in there, and you'll see how I did it. So that'll help you get around there if you're not familiar with creative or going into creative or doing stuff like that. And the developers didn't hide the creative; it's right there for you. So it's pretty easy. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap that up. That does it for another Epic Eden tutorial. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, before I leave, don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really, really, really like it, hey, subscribe. Why not? If you don't like it later on, you can always unsubscribe. So, what do you got to lose by subscribing? And I want to thank all these subs right now for support. Guys, you guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate you guys. The last week has been really awesome. You guys have engaged in the comments. You've been rating the videos, and it's really helping me out, and it makes this worthwhile. Anyway, I'm out of here, and I'll see you next video.